In October 2025, the United States announced new sanctions on two of Russia's biggest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil. The goal was to cut Russia's main source of income, oil, and stop money going to the war in Ukraine. But this move did not only hit Russia, it also affected countries like India and China, who buy a lot of oil from Russia. Russia is one of the world's biggest oil producers. Its company Rosneft produces about 3.5 million barrels of oil per day, and Lukoil makes about 1.6 million barrels per day. Together, they supply more than 35% of Russia's oil exports. These two companies earn billions of dollars every year by selling oil to countries like India, China, and Turkey. The US government said these companies help fund Russia's war. So, on October 22, 2025, America's Treasury Department added Rosneft and Lukoil to its sanctions list. This means American banks and any global company using US dollars cannot do business with them. The decision caused big trouble in the global oil trade. After the sanctions, oil prices jumped very fast. In just 2 weeks, the price went from $82 to $98 per barrel. This made petrol, diesel, and transport more costly across the world. When oil becomes expensive, everything else also becomes expensive: food, goods, and travel. For India, this was a big challenge. In 2024, India was buying 40% of its oil from Russia, mostly from Rosneft. Rosneft also owns a 49 stake in India's Naira Energy, which runs the huge Vadinar refinery in Gujarat. Because of the new US sanctions, Indian companies and banks became cautious. They reduced oil orders from Russia and started buying from Saudi Arabia and the UAE, which cost more money. China, Russia's biggest oil buyer, also slowed down deals with Lukoil and Rosneft. But China found another way. It started paying for oil in Chinese yuan instead of US dollar. This helped China avoid American restrictions. By mid 2025, almost 80% of China Russia oil trade was done in yuan. This made China stronger in the global oil market. The world felt the impact of this oil war. Many countries that depended on cheap Russian oil faced shortages. Petrol prices in some parts of the US and Europe crossed 5 million per gallon. Meanwhile, Western oil companies like Shell and BP made record profits. Experts said the global oil supply dropped by around 1.5 million barrels per day. The US sanctions changed the oil market completely. Russia is now selling more oil to Asia than Europe. India and China are walking a fine line, trying to buy cheaper oil without breaking global rules. Some experts say this could lead to a new energy war, where oil, money, and politics decide who wins the future. In 2025, oil sanctions showed that one country's decision can change the whole world. This is not just about oil, it's about power, money, and survival.